Two years, 80 episodes, one big dream. Build a cabin from the ground up in the Virginia wilderness. It hasn't been easy. I've battled weather, setbacks, and a mountain-sized learning curve. But with every mistake, I've built skill, confidence, and something I've always wanted. A place of peace in the mountains for my kids to grow up loving, just like I did in the wilds of northern British Columbia. Now we're this close to calling it finished, and the only way forward is to keep going. I'm Graham, and welcome to Woodness Goodness. Let's get after it.
We back, baby! We're gonna try and finish the railing today. No ifs, ands, or buts. Well, maybe some buts, but we'll see. Anyhow, either way, another day, another dollar. Let's get after it, baby!
I can no longer bring my stuff up there. A lot of you guys pointed that out. You're right, but that's okay. I'm not too upset about it, quite honestly. We're pretty much done all our transport of stuff to get up here. And yeah, I'll just walk around this way. I'm thinking I'm going to build something over here, goes up and around, and then you get in the cabin from that way. This is just such a clean look. I don't want stairs here. Are you kidding me? Looks good. Looks too good. It's funny, there's a perfect gap all the way up, and then just at the very end it gets a little tight up there. But what's nice about the gap is it's a blade width, so I could technically just kind of come up there, give a little trim to the trim. I think it looks pretty good. One thing you sometimes have to worry about is 1/4-inch plywood can kind of do that. It's hard to tell, but I think it looks pretty good. She's a beaut. She's a beaut, Clark. Hey, buddy. Where are you going? Where are you going? I just want to say hi. Whoa. What kind of lizard are you? Whoa. Oh! Alright guys, so today's game plan is very, very simple. It's very simple in theory, but a lot more complicated in real world. Okay? So, I found out some very vital and important information on day 3, or whatever, this third time's the charm trying to get this railing up. And that is, the railing is not aluminum. It certainly isn't wood or bamboo, but guess what it is? It is stainless steel. A lot of you guys mentioned, yeah, there shouldn't be sparks coming off your blade because aluminum should just kind of, I think it would be like wood other than it being metal, but it just chips out, right? It doesn't spark unless maybe the blade would spark. Doesn't matter. That is why I was having such a difficult time. Stainless steel is actually, in my experience, is harder to cut than regular steel. Am I correct with that? Anyhow, so we don't have the right blade. We are not going to use a miter saw. Instead, we're going to just use our zippy cut, which is a grinder with a cutoff wheel. Take our time. There's only a couple cuts we got to do. Well, I say that. There's probably 8 or 10 cuts we got to do. So we'll take our time and not be so frustrated and scared operating the miter saw with a blade that's not meant to cut stainless steel. So, we did this section last time we were here, which you probably just saw, or the episode before, whatever I decide to do. And now we're going to aim to do this. I don't know. Can we do that whole section? I think we can. So we're going to start off by doing our handrails, make sure that those are all hunky-dory. Then we'll do our wire. And then I think we'll just kind of work our way around and do the rest. We got some clouds in the sky, but it is going to be a hot day. As you can see, I'm wearing my athletic jersey. Shout out Steve Nash. Let's just get after it. shall we?
Okay. So first things first, we're gonna get these two connected and secured, get them right and tight, and find our cut point, which will be right here. This one is gonna be a little bit off-centered so that we can have just one piece that goes all the way over there. I don't like the short pieces. Plus I don't wanna have to cut more than I have to. What we're gonna do is add some painter's tape to keep the edge clean. Mark it, and then we'll finish wrapping it with the tape. The hard thing, which we really only have to do 2 more of, would be the miter cut. We're putting this on too, a little face shield action. Okay. There we go. It's way better. I don't have a center punch for metal. It's something I gotta add. We're gonna go as straight as possible. Just add a little bit of a divot here. So now we use this special bit. It creates a thread, so it drills in the top, makes the hole slightly larger, but then it has that, I think you call it like a die bit, where it adds the threads for our screws. So now we do this in all our holes and then mount it. The reason I'm doing it like this first is because if it's slightly off, I can kind of fix it. Now that I know what I'm doing, sort of, kind of, I brought a bit extender, which will help me get a more straight drill into the hole. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just mount it right away to at least one. Okay, that's pretty great. This metal does not flex like wood does. And so if I put at least one anchor in each one before I put my die bit in there and add the threading, then it'll be adding the threading at the exact angle in which that I can hold this drill, which is just a little bit off center, or not off center, but it's not perfectly, I don't know. I'll tell you this much. What I'm doing right now is way easier than what I did over there, which is drill them all at the same time. Because if your hole and threading is off by a hair, it's nearly impossible to get that screw in. Nice. That's really great. I'm happy. I'm feeling a lot more confident. Because last time I was here, I was not as confident. I drilled and screwed this in. And we're just gonna leave it. It's gonna be way too much of a pain. So I'm gonna drill these 2 holes now, which is not ideal, but we can do it. The reason it's not ideal is it's really nice to have leverage. You need leverage.
So this next one is just gonna be a hair tricky because it's a corner. And corners are just a little harder for Graham. Because now we gotta cut it with the zippy cut, which is gonna be proving to be just a little difficult. Can't mess this up. I mean, we can mess it up, but we're not gonna let ourselves mess up. Right? $15.25 maybe? Or just 15? Probably just 15 actually. Alright, now that I'm cutting with something I'm more comfortable with, everything just seems to be going smoother. So we're using a scrap piece from another cut we did. So we got our factory edge that'll just be on this side, and it's gonna fit between the wires, so we're not worried about that, which is perfect. Didn't even plan for it. That should work out good. We're moving now. Wow, that's pretty darn good. Happy with that. All right. So this is that little corner block. Again, it's like a plastic puck material. And the next piece just slips right into it. I mean, it's not just slips, it's a nice tight fit. That's pretty good, eh? So what I'll have to do is I'll tape all this up and just do one little touch-up of paint after I'm all done, probably a couple years from now. You know, it's not bad, not bad at all. So this is Jackson. He's a 15-year-old lab, and I have been feeding him strictly farmer's dog for the past 30 days. He basically tap dances until he gets his farmer's dog meal. We feed him in the morning, and then we end up feeding him around anywhere between noon to 2 p.m. because he won't leave us alone. The first time I heard about farmer's dog, I was actually shopping for a kibble alternative for my dog Titus. We were literally at the point of considering putting him down because he just simply could not move. about 2 or 3 weeks into feeding him farmer's dog, his mobility came back, his happiness came back, and it was clear that farmer's dog was a significantly better meal option or food option for Titus. Now that Jackson has been eating the farmer's dog for a month, these are the things that have improved. First, he's ecstatic about eating it. Secondly, even though weight loss can vary from pooch to pooch, Jackson has lost about 10 pounds. The cherry on top, and this is kind of funny, and I hate to embarrass him, but he no longer poops in the house. His digestive tract is clearly happier because he used to poop in the house daily. I kid you not, daily. That has been an absolute game changer. And I mean, Jackson has been a part of our family for a very long time, so giving him real food, I think he deserves that. The food is pre-portioned for Jackson, and it's delivered right to my door when I need it. It comes frozen, so I throw it all in the freezer, and I slowly take out a couple packs every couple days to thaw and ultimately feed him. Check out the link in my description for 50% off your first box, or scan the QR code on screen, plus get 24/7 support and free shipping. For us, it's been life-changing, especially for Jackson, obviously. I can't say enough good things about Farmer's Dog. Thanks, Farmer's Dog, for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to it. Perfect. All right. So people were asking, like, why isn't there just one post for the corner? You can get it, I think. You check out the link in my description, Muzata.com, and you can see the different styles. But because I'm, I guess you'd call it side mounting it, boop, boop, I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think they have one that goes on the corner. So if you do the side mounts, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get two kind of opposing sides to make your corner, where they do have a different style that I think sits on top of the decking, and that would be your corner. But I don't mind this, honestly. It's gonna look pretty sweet. It's unique, but it's uniquely sweet. Got this laser infrared thermometer. I'm gonna show you how hot the metal is. I mean, this is good. This is knowledge. 150 degrees. These ones are 150. The very top here is 100. When they're vertical on the backside, it's 109. But if it's in the sun, 115. So the vertical pieces aren't as hot, but watch this horizontal. 125, 130, 140, 135, 134. Wow, the deck's pretty hot too. So actually, the metal's not too much hotter, but it is definitely a little warmer. So now we got to do this corner, which involves 4 pieces because this length is greater than my handrail length, which is a little unfortunate. It'd be nice to have just 2 pieces, but you know, you get stuff like this shipped to you that you're kind of limited. And so, you know, they're 78 inches long. Oh my gosh, that's so hot. This is the fastest day we've had so far. This is like, what, the 4th attempt? Huh. 45 3/4. Okay, so now we just got to cut the angle piece, 45 3/4. Oh, that's 46 and nope. Always remember if you're reading the tape upside down, the numbers sometimes look different. So what we'll do is we will measure. It'll be roughly okay, this is the last corner cut we got to do. Just got to do it. What I think I'm going to do is mount this. We're pretty happy with it. And then we're going to have to adjust this post here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually getting sucked out because this outer board that it's nailed to is cupped. So it kicks this out a bit. So I kind of want it in and up. It's got to come up. It looks like it's perfect, but it's not. Maybe because this thing also kicks up a bit. But anyhow, we're gonna see. We're most likely gonna have to raise this up a hair. Is this thing still recording? Sometimes I forget that I'm recording. Am I recording? Oh wow, I'm still recording. There goes my battery. So like I said, we're just resetting this a little bit higher. I'm not sure why it came down so much, but it did. So the problem was this. Oh, that's better. Way better. Whoa! So if we get their corner good, we'll be good everywhere else. That's the idea. Okay. let's wire up this railing on this side. It's time for a quick time lapse, because this is going to take a little bit. And this is a solid railing. It's crazy. And it might rain. But let's do it. What do you see? Oh no, I drop everything down one. That was, I think I'm okay though, because I already got my washers on here. See, I didn't peel the backing, so once it's all set, I slide my washers up against the hole. So here. That's better. Okay. I'm gonna get dumped on here. Run, Forrest. Run. Whew. Oh, that was a big fork. Oh my gosh. Let's get inside. Yeah. It's raining pretty hard, but it's about to rain even harder. Like, it's so thick. It's a thick blanket coming this way. All right, let's see how my gutter's doing, shall we? It doesn't shoot over the edge. It just drips right down. There's some pine needles in there though. Whoever built this thing in the middle of the woods is crazy. Oh man, just want to finish that railing. I think the deck and railing have taken almost as much time as the entire cabin. Yes.
Simply by taking it one step at
It's actually nice to be forced to just sit in here. I shouldn't say never. It's very rare I sit here for long enough to just like look around and be like, ah. Oh man, I don't want to get stuck out here. Gotta go home for dinner. Well, it's still raining pretty hard, but the thunder's let up, so I think I am going to call it. The sun is starting to break through, but I've been trying to wait this out, and it's just, I've lost too much time. So, next time, boop, boop, shong. And then we're gonna be done and dusted and inside, I promise. So guys, thanks for watching. To my Patreon supporters, you guys are the best. You guys help me get to and from with some gas money. That's pretty much what I use the earnings of Patreon to go towards. And if you want to hop on or support me on Patreon, go right ahead. I try to be pretty active on there. If you're watching this and you're one of my supporters, tell me what you want to see. I'm happy to do extra stuff, but I forget all the time that I have people that actually want to watch what I do. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, oh, this can't be out there. Ooh, little mop, little moppy. So anyhow, guys, love you all. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me. It means the world. And we will see you on the next one. Bye. Come on. Oh. Well, coming together. Very slow, but very steady. We are steady. We are the tortoise. Harness the tortoise. Be the tortoise. There's nothing wrong with it. Whoa. I'm all packed up and look at the sun's peeking out. Give me a break. speed run down the mountain in the rain. Slippery down there, drifting, a lot of skill. Hard to see because I'm so good at it. Love you all. Thanks for the support. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See ya.